Happy Saturday. Today I thought I would make a video on how to do a teardrop backbend. As I said, I think in maybe my previous video, this has been much requested and I've been meaning to do it for a while. So yeah, this will be a fun video and I'm gonna just run you through the series of exercises that I would suggest. The most important if you're wanting to do your teardrop backbend is that you already have an extremely flexible back and pretty flexible shoulders, because if you don't, then you're going to need to work a lot on those elements before you can actually achieve the teardrop backbend. But I hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy it, and let's get on with the training. First exercise we're going to start with is arm swings going backwards. We're going to do like about 5 swings going backwards, and then we're going to do 5 swings going forwards. And then we're going to change directions, so doing windmills, one arm going one way, one arm going the other way. And we're just going to do 5 of those again. Next we're going to move on to an anterior delt stretch. So we're going to bend the arms, hands are facing towards the body, and then you're going to move the body away from the elbows. So bend the elbows a little bit more if you can't feel a stretch, or move your body a little bit further forwards. Then we're going to bring the hands backwards to face the wall behind, and we're going to straighten the arms and again bring the body forwards. The closer the little fingers are together, the more you're going to feel it stretch. It's really important to work on the shoulders for your teardrop backbend. Then we're going to get into a pike fold, and we're going to link the hands together and try and bring the arms over the head. Again, we're focusing on the shoulders, but you'll also probably feel a bit of a hamstring stretch in this position. Coming out of that position, we're going to go into our back stretches. So first stretch, we're going to go into cat-cows, getting the back nice and warm. We're just going to move from cat to cow about 10 times. So really trying to bring the lower lumbar spine down to the ground and then the thoracic spine up to the ceiling. In order to do a teardrop backbend, you need a lot of range of motion in your back. Once we've done 10, we're going to go into seals. So we're going to drive the chest back and then coming down to the ground, and we're going to do about 5 of these. Again, the closer your feet are together, the more you're going to feel it stretching. And then coming out of that position, we're going to go into a, I don't know what this is called actually, grab your feet stretch, and then we're going to push the hips forwards, and again we're really focusing on that lumbar mobility. Coming out of that position, we're going to grab the feet and come into like a wheel type position, and then again push the hips forwards, and then come out of that position. Next we're going to go back into seals and just try and get a bit more range of motion in this position, so drive the chest even further back, and we're going to do a set of 5 of these. With each one trying to get a little bit further back, and then coming into a child's pose just to kind of relax the back out of that position. Then we're going to come onto the stomach and go into swans. For this we're going to grab the ankles, and then we're going to try and extend the legs and the arms. So this is a really good preparation stretch for your teardrop backbend. And then relax. And I'm just going back into a fully extended seal position. And then child's pose. Now we're going to move on to bridges. So tucking the hands underneath the shoulders, pushing into a full bridge position, and then really focusing on opening out the chest, stretching that thoracic spine, getting more of a shoulder stretch. We're just going to do one coming out and then going into some rocks. Then we're going to go back into another bridge. This time we're going to drop down to the elbows so we can get even more of a stretch in the back. And we're focusing on trying to get the head close to the bottom. And then coming out of that position and into some rocks. So the rocks just kind of massage out the back because obviously the stretches we're doing are quite intense. This time we're going to go into bridges and we're going to walk the feet into the hands, and we're going to do 3 repetitions walking back into bridge, with each one pushing the armpits to the wall, trying to get the feet all the way to the hands. If you can't currently get to the feet to the hands, then it's going to be very difficult for you to be able to perform that teardrop back bend. So you really need to work on that stretch. And now we're just going to go back into a seal, but this time trying to grab the ankles. So this is the position we need to be in our teardrop back bend. Again, if you can't do this position on the ground, it's going to be difficult for you to do it actually standing up. So make sure you can do that before you try the standing up teardrop. And now we're going to go into a wall stretch. So we're walking down the wall, pushing the armpits to the wall, and then we're coming up and just going into a pike fold. And we're going to do this 3 times, so armpits to the wall, coming up, so just getting comfortable with walking back, and then into a pike stretch, relax the back out, and one more time, pushing the armpits to the wall, walking up, and coming into that stretch. Now we're going to go into a teardrop back bend, but using the wall. So just as we've done the wall walks, we're going to walk down, and then we're going to focus on getting our hands to our feet and pressing up into the teardrop, walking the hands up, and then again coming forwards. So I'd say this is the easiest teardrop back bend position to get into because you're just using the wall for a bit of support. The next one we're going to go from a bridge position. So like when we did the bridge walk-ins, we're going to walk the hands into the legs, grabbing the ankles, and again extending up through the spine and coming out of that position. And we're going to do the same again. So walking the hands into the feet, grabbing the ankles and pressing up into teardrop and then coming up. And then the last one we're going to go into is probably the most difficult. So you're starting with your arms up and you're coming all the way back, and then you're grabbing each ankle and pressing up into that teardrop and then coming up and out of it, squeezing the glutes. And then we're going to go again. This time we're going to walk the hand down the leg, turning the direction of the hands, pressing up into that teardrop, holding for a couple of seconds and coming out of it. And then finally into some recovery rocks. I hope you enjoyed that video and you managed to take away the different exercises and implement them into your own training. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, drop down below other videos that you'd like to see, and have a lovely afternoon.